Hi Pisces. So for today's reading, Pisces, I decided to do you and your person. This is for the person you're thinking about. So before anyone comments, I'm leaving the past behind. This is for those who are connected with a person. You may not be in contact because I'm definitely feeling a separation here. But this is for the person that's on your mind, the person you're connected to. And so you can get a see at what's going on with them, what's going on with this connection, what's coming. Let's do it, Pisces. First of all, the overall energy here is interesting because blind is here with evidence and alliance is very interesting because I feel like it does feel like there's a lot of spying going on here, honestly. And also a feeling like, I don't know if this is just on your end or on both ends, honestly. Kind of not, I mean, you may really be, like, looking for information specifically online about this person. I feel like you just don't know whether you can trust this person, to be honest. And kind of, so I feel like you may be, checking up on them a little bit to see what they're up to see if this person is honest, if you can trust them. And I feel like you can, Pisces, to be honest. I feel like you can because alliance is coming here with trust, honest, and compatibility. Yeah. So, I mean, I feel like you might be worrying about this for no reason. And maybe it's because there's a no contact situation, which I feel like you really don't want that. I feel like you want to come together with this person, or both of you do. Because this is the overall energy for both of you. Really missing each other. Really missing each other. And really, I don't know, praying for what to do next. There's a lot of energy of missing this person. But not just you, Pisces. And this is like the crazy part I see with people is that, a lot could be solved if someone just is like, I miss you. It's not like you have to necessarily make some major move in order to just stay connected. And I feel like when you want to know something from somebody, you should just ask them. You should just, but I feel like there may be trust issues here, to be honest. So I feel like that may be why there is like this need to kind of be a detective here, right? And I feel like because you don't, with blind being here, I kind of feel like you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what they're up to. And you don't want to be blindsided is kind of the feeling I'm getting. Because we're seeing the same thing in the current energy, right? Just so you can see it. Is searching online, hamster wheel, and obsession. Like okay, I feel like what's going on here is, and I don't, it's interesting because I feel like there's a lot that you and this person aren't saying. Okay, I feel like you're just maybe focusing on money, focusing on the day to day, and kind of there's a big spying energy specifically online and a lot of obsession between you and this person. There definitely is. So, I mean, if like you're thinking, Pisces, that this person isn't thinking about you because you're clearly feeling alone. I don't think that's true. I feel like in the past there could have been this energy of running. Okay, because we're seeing crushed, feeling alone. And this is about the future, which is interesting. But I actually feel like this is about maybe the two of you have been avoiding having a conversation about the past. And I kind of feel like that might have something to do, especially in terms of running. Like there is a serious energy here of avoiding something about the past. And I feel like this has been going on for a while. You know, trying to figure out if you can have a future with this person. But it kind of feels like what's standing in the way of that is running from the past. So, like, avoiding a conversation. And I feel like you know that this has to happen. I do. Because we're also seeing deadline here. I feel like you know that whatever this is, the past has to be dealt with. Okay? If you've been avoiding having this conversation, if it's the conversation between you and this person, or maybe it's just leaving something from the past behind so that this can move forward. I feel like this is going to happen because it's, you know, in your immediate future. You know, and there's something very different about this connection. It could be a big difference between the two of you. Maybe that's why it seems forbidden. And maybe it's just like I see this strong energy of not trusting, like kind of thinking this is too good to be true, or this person is too good to be true. And so there very much is a talk coming up. You know, there very much is a talk coming up. So let's get to it. Whoa, that's a lot, right, Pisces? I know. So let's see where you're at in this, Pisces, okay? So where you're at is the Five of Wands. Wow. The Two of Wands. The High Priestess. The Ace of Cups. And the Four of Swords was clarifying the High Priestess. There just is... There has been this energy of it never coming together. Like, kind of like always something standing in the way of coming together with you and this person. Now, it could be that other people played a big part in this. It could also be, Pisces, that you think this person has someone else or has other people. But I'm feeling like, because I'm not seeing any third party cards here, so I'm really kind of thinking it just always seems like there's something in the way of this coming together, whether this is about distance or whatever. And I feel like you, I feel like you want a new beginning with them. You want to open up to them emotionally. But I don't feel like you're really saying it, to be honest. With the Four of Swords, I don't feel like, I feel like you're feeling it. You might also be trusting your intuition here in terms of timing, right? Maybe you feel like you have to wait for the right time here. You know, maybe this is a matter of money or settling. Like maybe there's something you have to settle first. And this, once again, feels like the past. I don't know. Like there may be something you regret in the past that needs to be resolved. Whether with this person or someone else. You know, it could have something to do with a mother, with the Empress being here. Or you see this person as the Empress, and maybe, you know, it's about being able to give them what they deserve. You know, on the bottom is the Four of Wands, the Seven of Cups, and the Page of Cups. So you're here, Pisces, with the Wheel of Fortune. I do feel like, okay, so the Four of Wands, the Seven of Cups, the Page of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. I just feel like you haven't felt like you could focus on a relationship. Okay? You know, because the Four of Wands is all about union, maybe even marriage, but it's definitely a change, you know, coming into union. And I just feel like you maybe felt like there was too much on your plate, too many distractions, that you couldn't really give this person perhaps the focus that a Four of Wands energy would require, you know. And so I feel like you've been waiting, or maybe not just waiting, but working towards change. With the Wheel of Fortune being here, you've been working towards change to bring this together. And, you know, it isn't that you don't want a relationship with this person. I just feel like maybe you have been too many things on your plate that you had to deal with, that you didn't really have, you know, time for a relationship. But I feel like now you're ready for this to change. So let's look at your person. Okay, you can probably see it, but I'll bring it over here. So you may be dealing with a fire sign. Okay. Page of Wands. I mean, they want to take this new journey with you. They want to have a new journey with you. So, you know, the Page of Wands is definitely about stepping into a new direction. They want to be happy with you. You know, I feel like you fulfill this person emotionally, and they want movement here. They want change here. They, you know, I feel like your person, strangely enough, you both have Five of Pentacles energy, so you both kind of have regret in the situation. Maybe in terms of the flow of the situation, right? It going nowhere or whatever. But I feel like also your person was focused on themselves. Because the Nine of Cups, yes, is a wish fulfilled, but it also is kind of a selfish energy, focusing on our own happiness, right? And I do feel like this person wants things to change. I do feel like also they may be ready for it. Maybe they weren't ready for it before, but it's kind of like they're ready to put it all in there, you know, because that's the Page of Wands. Interestingly enough, you both show up in Page energy, which has to do with planning. It has to do with communication, but really it's a getting started energy. It's not saying you're immature, but it's saying that, hey, we're ready to get this started, right? Let's talk about it. And I feel like you both want this, right? I feel, and your person really does want movement. They really do want communication. They really do want, because the Eight of Wands is an unexpected change, right? And they're ready for things to change. It's just really, they don't know what to do here. With the Eight of Swords, they don't know what to do. They miss you very much as well. You both show up in Five of Pentacles energy, which is crazy. And look, the Page of Cups. You both show up in the Page of Cups. You both love each other. You both want to open up. You both, you know, and it's interesting because I feel like it's possible that there is a conversation coming here, and kind of maybe you feel there's this moment, right, where you both send each other a message at the same time. It's amazing the energy that you share together. Okay, it really is, because I will tell you this, you know, I feel like they might even message you about, you know, because about the fact that they miss you, about you know, I don't understand, or, you know, is this about the past, you know? And I feel like this person actually, if I'm being honest with you, since they're showing up in the Page of Wands, I feel like they don't want to talk about the past. I feel like they don't. I feel like you might be thinking there's something about the past that needs to be made right, but this person just wants to move forward. You know, they're here saying, can't we just be happy? Can't we just move forward? And I don't know if that's a problem or not, but I will tell you that there will be some talking going on here. And to be honest, I feel like your initial discussion with this person is very lighthearted, very playful, because that is the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is flirting. The Page of Cups is opening a door emotionally, right? And what's great is that you're both feeling this separation. You both miss each other, and you both are kind of ready to open up here. You're ready to open the door. But let's see what happens here, Pisces. Let's see what happens next. See where this is going. So far, I don't hate it. I really don't, you know? I feel like you both might be thinking, though, about things that happened in the past. So, I don't know if maybe there is a need to talk about it just to get it out of the way. I don't know. I do feel like there might be, you know, maybe you both just don't know if the other wants this or if they've moved on. Because I guess I don't really get the lack of trust here. It might be that you both just have trust issues, period. But let's see what happens next for you, Pisces, and your person. But I do feel like you're going to have this jinx moment. You know, kind of where because you flow in the same energy, so you probably have a lot in common. And it's going to be maybe where you say the same thing at the same time. Yeah, it's got that kind of energy. Yeah, so on the bottom is the Devil, the Four of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the Six of Swords. I feel like you both have this energy of pulling back, of holding back. And I feel like it comes from a place of fear, maybe. But I feel like you're going to be overcoming that, because the Ace of Swords here is with the Six of Swords. So you're definitely having a clearing the air conversation, definitely moving forward, right? So what happens next for Pisces and their person? What happens next? Judgment, making a decision. Oh, for sure. And this may be, you know, maybe because of this conversation. What happens next? Five of Cups. Oh, you guys definitely are talking about the past. What happens next? Wow. You know what I feel here? I feel like you both have been really very much thinking about things. Definitely in terms of the past. Because Judgment and Five of Cups is both speaking to the past. And I feel like there's been a lot here that has been left unsaid. And I feel like that can't happen anymore. Yeah, Five of Swords reversed. Something about the past, something, and this is allowing you to, you know, drop all of these things. Resentment, regret, you know, and reconciliation is here. Like, I don't know what happened in the past, but there is this sense that you're going, those things that have been left unsaid that have just been stirring and stirring and stirring in the mind, that's about over and done with, Pisces. Let me tell you that. Three of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles reversed, the Two of Wands. Yeah, like maybe there was definitely jealousy here. And this could be, you know, this could have had something to do with a third party situation. So let's see why jealousy is here. Seven of Cups. Kind of like, you know, somebody here may have been feeling like an option. Maybe you both were feeling like, you know, something else always came before the other person. And now, but now you're kind of, maybe this energy of indecision, what do we really want, right? But now you're coming together. Two of Wands is here again. And you're definitely working on the past. Five of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Page of Cups. You and this person are talking about the past. You are talking, you are so much, there's so much airing out and effective work, practical work being done here between you and this person. There's so much energy of coming together in joy and, you know, things changing, and all of a sudden the Page of Cups has showed up 3 times, which is Pisces energy. This could be making plans for the future. This could be, but it's like the conversation just turned so happy. Yes, because you're finally able to see how things can work, how we go forward. Wow, this is so beautiful. So what is the outcome here? So you may be getting together. I do feel like this starts out with text messages maybe, or online communication. A message usually is the Page of Cups. But I feel like you will be getting together to talk. I do. And it's going to make you happy. And I feel like, because the Page of Cups is also, you know, a surprising happiness. So maybe it could be someone randomly shows up, whether it's your person or whether you're going to them, Pisces. There is this surprise of getting together that you're not expecting, and it really projects this forward. I kind of feel like with so much Five of Pentacles energy, you know, that is the sadness, that is the regret, and I feel like you aren't expecting the good way this changes, the way that this moves forward. So what's the outcome? Wow. This is beautiful, Pisces. Queen of Swords. A lot of listening. What is the outcome? And there's a lot of honesty here. A lot of honesty. Queen of Swords, Two of Swords. And you're able to see things a lot more clearly. Two of Cups, yes. With the Magician and the Eight of Cups. Why is the Eight of Cups here? The Eight of Pentacles. Wow. So you're definitely bringing together the separation, and separation isn't going to be happening anymore. And I know typically the Eight of Cups is withdrawing, but with the Eight of Pentacles here, it's kind of like you are moving from this withdrawal to actually putting effort in, right? So there's going to be a lot of effort here, but let's start with the Queen of Swords. So there definitely is an honest conversation and a willingness to listen, because the Queen of Swords listens, you know, and I feel like Two of Swords, you know, I feel like you're talking about what the problems are, what you both were refusing to see, maybe even the stories you created, right? And you're getting close here. The heart of it is the Two of Cups, because there's a lot of love here, and it is firming your bond. You're really working on things, right? Really working on things, and no more holding back, right? Because the Eight of Pentacles is clarifying the Eight of Cups. One of the reasons that this even went into separation was because there was a lack of consistency here. There was a lack of real effort to make this work. And that's changing. That is definitely changing. Nine of Pentacles. Eight of Swords. Knight of Cups. Wow. I don't feel... And the Lovers. Jesus. The Lovers. Like... So it's really interesting that the Nine of Swords... I feel like you didn't believe that this was going to happen. I really think you didn't. You know, the Nine of Pentacles is having everything you need. And the Eight of Swords, you know, one person might have felt as if they couldn't give the other what they needed, right? As if they couldn't meet those needs. But with the Knight of Cups and the Lovers being here, something about that has changed. And there is a choice being made, right? There is a choice being made because you don't want to lose each other. Knight of Pentacles, but you're going to take your time here. Yeah, wow. And the Hermit, that's healing. And I feel like what you both may come to realize through this conversation is that you created stories that weren't true out of fear. Like, and I feel like that's why this conversation, even though you don't want to have it, is very necessary. It's really necessary, and I feel like it's really, really going to help. It's really going to help. Well, I know this was a lot. I know this was a lot, Pisces, but, you know, Heidi talks a lot. So let's get a final message. Final message for Pisces about Pisces and their person. What would help move this forward for Pisces and their person? Oh, very quick. Releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. I feel like you're just, there's a pattern that's been going on between you and this person, especially in terms of withdrawal, and I feel like you're going to be releasing that. You may have carried this over from a past life, too. You may have a past life contract with this person. Yeah, empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. It may help you to get clear, you know, about things if you spend some time outside, especially if you have highly empathic energy, which Pisces does. And just let things unfold. Let things unfold, you know, and it says, cracked open, it's happening for you, not to you. So, and it's about a rose, so you kind of have to let it open, let it progress. I love this for you, Pisces. I'll talk to you soon. Toodles.